Hello, YouTube. Here I am looking super hot. Day after Christmas, 2017. I started feeling really sick last night, and that sucks. So, like sick in my throat. My daughter was sick, so ended up taking her down to urgent care in a whole nother city because she wasn't feeling so well. And I wore a mask the whole time I was there because I'm like, I'm not catching anything these people have. So, anyway, so I, wore the mask. She didn't have strep or anything because this was the thing we were worried about. And anyway, so now I got whatever she's got. I've got a week to go before my surgery, and I'm worried. So today I went to Fred Meyer and got that, and to Walgreens and got that because I was like, I forgot some stuff, and then that, and then that, and that, and to wash it all down, a big old thing of that. I'm not getting sick. I'm not going to have to reschedule this surgery because drinking this all day long, it's not freaking fun. And I don't want to have to do it for 2 more weeks at another time. So I'm not getting sick. But anyway. So I'm going to start driving, and I'm going to talk about my experience over Christmas. So I'm not going to lie. I strayed away a little bit from the liquid diet. Just a little bit. I was so sick of the high sodium broth that I was having to take. Yeah, it's nice to have the savory, but it's not that great after a while. You have options, of course, but you don't have a lot of options in flavor. You really have beef and chicken, and vegetable, which tastes like chicken to me. So it's not a really big variety. So I ended up having some tomato soup. I measured out the same amount of calories that I would have in my Boost Glucose Control, and it had roughly about the same amount of protein. Now, I did not have a tomato soup that was it was off the shelf, but it wasn't like Campbell's. I think I had Pacific brand, and it's a creamy tomato soup, so there was some protein in it, and there was about the same amount of protein in the amount that I had measured out. So then is in this Boost Glucose Control, and I can't look at it right now to tell you how many, but I think it's like 15 or something. So anyway, so that was nice, having that extra thing, but I won't do that again. I just needed something, and I was kind of twacking out. So on Christmas Eve, we were supposed to go up to my husband's family's house, but it ended up snowing, and we didn't go because they were out of town, and we couldn't drive on the freeway, so because it was just really bad. And where I'm at, I am in the Northwest, but whenever we have snow, everybody's an idiot, including myself. And we can do rain, no problem. Snow, different story. So anyway, we stayed home for that, and I made a whole bunch of food. I actually was able to make food for my family with really no problem, which was really, I was happy to do because I wanted them to enjoy their Christmas with all the, the fun little things that they get to have, so without going to this party, we ended up making it work. So Christmas morning, my mom, she makes a Christmas quiche. It's a crustless quiche with just cheese and eggs and all that stuff. Well, that was just too good to be true, and it smelled so delicious. So what I did not eat it. I chewed it up and spit it into a cup because I wanted to taste it. And so I did that for a couple of things, and I was good. I had my Boost nearby. I don't really suggest you do that. Because the temptation to swallow is huge. But unless you really think you can, don't do it. But anyway, I was very satisfied doing that. And so here I am on the 26th, doing okay, other than feeling a little cruddy with whatever feels like the start of a cold here. Kind of went to bed last night feeling that way. I kind of felt like maybe it was because of a vape pen that my friend was using, but I'm not entirely sure. And I didn't take a hit off of it. It was just, she was using it around me, and I thought maybe it was making my throat raw or something. So I don't know. But no, I feel like that would have been gone by now. So I'm just like, okay, let's get this nipped in the bud here and not deal with having to be sick over surgery, because I don't want to have a cough. I don't want to have anything. I don't want to have to do this again. And because this liquid diet, although it is simple, at the same time it's a real mind game. It's really difficult on your brain, especially when all you want is just to choose something. But what do? You just kind of keep on keeping on, with it. But like I said, it is difficult. I don't want to have to do it for another 2 weeks, So talk about a bum deal, doing it over Christmas and then saying, well, let's reschedule you because you were sick and you got to do this again and whenever you go. So, and I don't want to have to push it into March or April because, I'm sure that's when they're scheduling in. So I do not want to have to deal with that. So anyway, that's where I'm at for now. But here I am. It's been a week and a day since I started, and I've survived. Like I said in that other video after I had started, I am not having trouble with blood sugar or anything like that. Today I feel weak because of the fact that I don't have, or that I'm just kind of like a little under the weather. But other than that, I'm okay. It's completely doable. It's survivable. I did end up actually blending up my Boost and I put a little bit of sugar-free hazelnut syrup in it, the little Tarani brand or whatever it is that I had my husband pick up at Walmart, and it was so good. It was like a completely different flavor than what I had, and it was the most wonderful thing I've ever had in my life. Very much like the tomato soup that I had. So, but yeah, oh my goodness, that was just like the best thing I've ever had in my life. So, but these aren't terrible. I gotta run down to Clackamas and get another case of them because I was told I only needed one case, and I was like, why do I only have 4 left? So I have to run all the way down to Clackamas to get another one, or Hillsboro or somewhere down in Oregon. They don't sell them here, so they sell them in the store, which was weird. Like I could go to Walmart and I could get an 8-pack or something like that, which is 2 days worth for me. But it's not the same calorie content, which I found was really strange because it's the same name. It's Boost Glucose Control. But it's not the same calorie content, and it's not the same vitamin content, which is very weird. So I want to make sure that I'm getting everything I need in. So I'm going to run down there today and pick it up after a while. So I think I'm going to maybe kind of rest a little bit because I'm just feeling like poopies. So anyway, that is where I'm at, and I think that I will just leave it there, and I'll check back with you later this week. Bye.